stop really slow because he might see the light. Hi baby. Very slow, very slow. You lost, baby? Oh my goodness. I hope there's no other cars coming.
I'm gonna flash if there is.
Oh, she's a baby.
Okay, she found a safe place.
Stop, just be careful because she might come out crazy.
Got her in the film. After spending a couple wonderful days with our family in Tuscany, we ended up getting a late start heading back down south to Abruzzo. We knew that we were going to get a late start because, as with any Italian family, they're going to insist you stay for lunch. But it was well worth it. Having a farm fresh lunch on the family farm, would not trade that for anything. But that being said, we did get off to a late start and we ended up staying in a town called Bolsena. We had no plan of staying there, but that's where the road brought us to. Unfortunately, we got there a little late on a Sunday night, so a lot of things were closed. But just let's take a look at what we found and where we ended up. You never know where the road is going to take you. I know it's dark, but we're on our way to a town called Bolsena. It's in the middle of Italy, central Italy. We're going to try to drive all the way home tonight, but because my aunt and uncle insisted we stay for lunch, we got a late start, which is good because we'll get an early start tomorrow and give us more of a fresh start to see some more towns and cities. Good night rest, good meal, fresh start. Didn't make sense to try to make it all the way back to Rocca so late, especially when we have the opportunity to see things we never have. We saw a deer in the middle of the road, so we always got to be careful of that. Still, I've only seen one gas station, which we went out of our way to go to. But, it's actually cold. I'm not sure what altitude we're at, but we're at 40 degrees now. The car gives you a beep when you hit 39, so you know you're getting close to freezing. What else, babe?
Thank God for the internet. So we were able to locate a room for tonight at a hotel.
Yeah. Thank goodness we're able to find internet. We got a signal and able to book a room for the night. That's the beauty of just traveling when you have a couple extra days built into your trip. We have no real obligations other than to just do what you want. Go where the road takes you. Don't worry about if you get lost, because what do they say, babe?
All the roads lead to Rome.
Which is true. At least over here. So, a lot of places in Italy, doesn't seem like this would be the way, because a lot of the roads seem like back roads. You're thinking, wow, how can this be the way? But yeah, it's the way.
For Google Maps.
Yes. And you know when you're in front of a local when you're driving, because they're right on your tail with these windy dark roads, and deer and any other animal jumping out in front of you. They kind of drive pretty cautious. Still doing the speed limit, but locals get right up on you and pass you the first chance they get. And sometimes you get stuck behind somebody that is not a local and driving half the speed limit even when it's full daylight out. And just going for a sightseeing trip. Ooh, I see lights in the distance. deer and just refer to Bambi. Oh, we saw a Bambi. Did you see a Bambi? Yes, we saw a Bambi.
Thank you, Disney. Is that a Disney movie?
Yes, it is. I don't know if it's originally a Disney story, but it is a Disney movie. So in Bolsena, we were staying at the Hotel Foscante, which is inside the Palazzo Cosa Caposavi, and there's no parking for this actual hotel. So the parking lot was about a 5-minute walk, but like me with the luggage, dragging through the street, not sure where I'm going, took us a little more than 5 minutes, but we found the place. Oh, time are they open too?
Your destination is on the left.
What's it called?
Visconti.
Oh, see.
It's a museum, winery, and hotel. That's our bathroom.
We are staying at the Visconti Hotel. We got a room for the night. The lobby is right through those big doors there. It's a very ancient building. We just walked in here, and there's some other rooms adjacent, so I'm gonna be quiet. A very ancient building. They ask that we don't drag our luggage across the floor because it's an ancient floor. Right outside the window, you can see the town, and we're actually gonna get some pizza real soon down there. And this is, you see the big skeleton key for the door. And this is to get into the building, because after 7:30, after check-in, there's nobody at the front desk, which is common in these older towns and these hotels. And then they bring us breakfast in the morning. And then we quietly here. This is our room. Say hi, babe.
Maybe for the night.
Bathroom door, there's a wardrobe there, a desk with a television, and my messy hair. Let's see what's in the bathroom. Wow, very large bathroom with a nice job. A lot of these hotel rooms, I know it's off season, but are very reasonably priced, especially if you want to stay in a historic buildings such as this. They have Wi-Fi and very nice. So again, I don't want to be too loud because it's not your regular hotel. I want to be respectful to where we are at. But this is where we'll be for tonight, and we'll get a good start tomorrow. So when you get in a hotel room anywhere, for that matter, whether it be in the States or especially in Europe, in an ancient building such as this, sometimes your outlets are limited. So nowadays we have all kind of charging needs, from our phones to our watches. And in this hotel, we just have this on one side of the bed. So with our phones, our Italian phones, our American phones, and everything else. I need to charge my Fitbit tonight. Our options are kind of limited, like I said, but I always come prepared. I picked this up on Amazon. This works really well as an extension cord, so I'll be able to plug that in down below and then put it on the side table. Then I have this cord here. It's a USB extender, extends at least 6 feet. And I can just run that behind the bed to the other table, so always come prepared. And then I also have a number of different adapters of different sizes and shapes, but this will do for here, and they're all really cheap on Amazon or anywhere you want to pick that stuff up. Hey babe, open that wardrobe. See what's inside it. Oh, it has a key. Wow. Yeah, that's gonna wake up everybody in the whole floor. See the compartment. Wow, that is nice. So my wife just confirmed to me that this building is from 1533. So I'm sure there's a lot of history that went on here, and hopefully I'll be able to find some out in the next evening and morning that I'm here before we hit the road again tomorrow. This building was actually a palace that we're staying into, so there's a lot of rules. Some of them, because of COVID, you have to wear a mask. You can't hang out in the common areas. In the room, you can't bring your own food in the room, so we were going to get some food and bring it back, but that's okay. No big deal. We're going to go outside, look around. They offer tours of the palace, so maybe we'll check that out. Okay. Mm-hmm. Very dimly lit, like it would have been back in the candlelight days. Behind us, and we have to make sure we lock it. Please close the door, and then we have a key to get back in.
Mechanism.
Just want to test the door because the last hotel we were at, we had difficulties with the door, so. Yep, you just have to turn it and hold it. That's all. right up there.
Okay.
I assure you this is no motorized fountain. Fresh mountain water. Water like they were from the aqueducts. Very refreshing. Oh look, you can drive down here. So that's reception right there. There's a common room right here. It's our bedroom right there, and then our bathroom right there. Tonight I will be ordering the red round pizzas. Nice to have in English and Italian. The Laura. Don't know how they came up with the names, but it's garlic, extra virgin olive oil, chili pepper, tomato, and parsley. So it should be fantastic. They were down with pizza for the night, so I ended up getting a lasagna. Let's see how that tastes. Looks really good. It's after 9 o'clock on a Sunday night, so everything is getting ready to close down if it hasn't closed down already. As you can see, we have the streets all to ourselves, so we're going to walk around and explore a little. Here's something nice on a cold night since 1973. something important to remember in Italy. Sometimes it feels like a sidewalk is actually a shared street, so you gotta be careful walking around. Ice cream. Looks like this pizzeria and gelateria. It's the only place open right now. That's pretty good on a Sunday night. Looks like there's another one open at the end of the street there. You wanna walk down there? Then we'll walk back after this. Temperature's dropping pretty fast. And believe it or not, they're still selling gelato. I don't blame them. Tabacchis are tobacco shops. They have them all over Italy. A lot of times you can pay your electric bill there. Most of them have little electric ones to go, vending machines for tobacco. It's not uncommon to see many Italians rolling their own cigarettes. Mobile, yeah. By home. It's actually a good idea to put them on these main streets here, where a lot of tourists come by. There's a visiting town and fall in love with the place.
It's an apartment, 1 bathroom, 150.
Yeah.
$335 for 4 rooms. 4 bedrooms.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah, so definitely property is more expensive around here. Okay, we'll just go to the end of the street here. It's another pizza, panini, burger place closing down for the evening. So I'm pretty impressed this town, so late on a Sunday, has so many things open. There's a photo shop, and here's the church right here in town. I think I'll walk up to it and take a look. Not going to do any hill climbing this evening. Not a pizza delivery. I've seen some people delivering on bicycle. Some people carry out deliveries. So they have these barriers so you can't drive in. Those can be pulled out and go on the ground, I guess, for events. But how beautiful is this? Let me see if I can catch all of this building in its glory. Beautifully lit up, as well as it should be. So this is pretty interesting. This is something different to go out at night in quiet places. Although there's a group of people back there having fun, but I can get some wonderful views uninterrupted. Our little journey around Bolsena, I know it was not a lot to see because it was late at night and it was dark. I think it looks like I'm on a residential street here, so I'm going to be a little quiet. So one thing that is really hard to capture on camera is just the real look, the feel of this town, and just you get a sense of the history and the beauty of it. So you have to come here and see it in person. Don't rely on this, but I hope this is a good lead to get you to come in. We just checked out of our hotel in Bolsena and we wanted to come see Bolsena Lake. So beautiful day out, sunny, not too cold, really nice, but I could not wait to take a look at the lake here. Take a feel of this water here. Oh, that's very refreshing, very refreshing. This was our first time in Bolsena, so we just saw a little bit of the town last night. We wanted to come down to the lake this morning. You can see it's a gorgeous lake. The temperature actually warmed up a little bit this morning. It feels really nice in the sun. The water's super refreshing. It's cold like you think it would be, but it is refreshing. Must be fantastic in the summer. I can imagine this beach must get really busy. There's ducks and different birds. But what I really like, and as simple as it is, this little stream down here that comes through from the mountains under the road, part of the old system that feeds directly into the lake. You take a little walk over here so you can see it. It actually looks like a nice little river. It's coming right out and it's forming right through the middle of the beach here. It's a gorgeous day. Definitely recommend a trip to Bolsena. It's not too far from Rome, which most people coming into Italy are probably going to go past Rome. So it's a little side trip, little nice day trip for you. We're going to take off and go to Civita and see a different town. Thank you for joining us on that little piece of our continuing journey. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give us that thumbs up and leave your comments down below. And remember, you can always follow us on Facebook and Instagram, especially if you want to send us personal comments or questions. We'll be glad to see those and respond to you. Thanks for watching.